Sunglasses are more than just functional eyewear. They are fashion statements, cultural symbols, and status indicators. From emperors to movie stars, race car drivers to runway models, sunglasses have long been associated with mystery, power, and glamour. But the history of sunglasses in fashion didn't begin on the red carpet or the catwalk. Their roots stretch far back into history, across empires, continents, and centuries. The earliest known versions of sunglasses can be traced back to prehistoric times. The Inuit people, living in the harsh glare of the Arctic sun, crafted slitted eye shields from bone, wood, or walrus ivory to reduce exposure to ultraviolet light reflected by snow and ice. These primitive sunglasses did not have lenses, but the horizontal slits limited the amount of light entering the eyes, preventing snow blindness. While functional, they also signified adaptation and a keen sense of environmental design. In ancient China, around the 12th century, smoked quartz lenses were mounted into flat panels of eyewear to reduce glare. However, they were not designed for vision correction or protection alone. Judges in Chinese courts used them to hide their facial expressions while questioning witnesses, ensuring that justice appeared impartial. This was perhaps the earliest documented instance of sunglasses being used not only for eye protection but as a psychological tool, foreshadowing the mystery and anonymity that would come to define modern sunglass culture. During the 18th century, eyewear began evolving with the introduction of tinted lenses in Europe. These early tinted glasses were believed to correct certain vision problems and even treat diseases. In 1752, James Ayscough, a London-based optician, began experimenting with blue and green lenses, believing they could improve vision. Though he did not intend them to block sunlight, the colored lenses inspired future generations of designers who would combine function and fashion. It wasn't until the 20th century that sunglasses entered the realm of popular fashion. The Hollywood boom of the 1920s and 1930s brought with it a new wave of consumer culture and celebrity obsession. Movie stars needed protection from bright studio lights and glaring California sunshine. Tinted sunglasses provided relief while also shielding their identity from paparazzi and fans. Iconic stars like Greta Garbo, Marlene Dietrich, and later Audrey Hepburn helped establish sunglasses as glamorous must-have accessories. In 1929, American entrepreneur Sam Foster capitalized on this growing trend by selling mass-produced sunglasses at Woolworth stores along the Atlantic City boardwalk. Branded Foster Grants, his sunglasses became the first affordable and stylish eyewear for the masses. The line between utility and fashion had officially blurred. Soon, wearing sunglasses wasn't just about protecting one's eyes, it was about defining one's image. World War II also played a major role in the evolution of sunglasses. The United States military commissioned Bausch & Lomb to create anti-glare eyewear for pilots, resulting in the now iconic aviator style. These sunglasses, later popularized by General Douglas MacArthur in a famous war photo, quickly transitioned from battlefield utility to everyday fashion. In the decades that followed, aviators became a staple of masculinity, confidence, and rebellion. The 1950s and 1960s marked a golden era for sunglasses in fashion. Cat-eye frames worn by women exuded femininity and flair, while square and horn-rimmed styles were favored by intellectuals and beatniks. The cultural revolution of the 1960s brought with it round Lenin-style glasses, psychedelic colored lenses, and oversized designs that mirrored the radical spirit of the time. Sunglasses became a form of protest, a creative expression, and a generational identity. In the 1970s and 1980s, the rise of designer fashion houses brought sunglasses into the luxury market. Brands like Ray-Ban, Gucci, and Versace created signature frames that became symbols of wealth, prestige, and cosmopolitan style. Films like Top Gun boosted the popularity of Ray-Ban aviators, while oversized designer shades defined the disco and power dressing eras. Celebrities like Jackie Kennedy Onassis turned sunglasses into armor, protecting not just eyes, but private lives from the ever-watchful media. The 1990s and early 2000s continued to push the envelope. Wraparound styles inspired by sports and rave culture emerged alongside minimalist frames and retro throwbacks. Tech companies like Oakley introduced high-performance shades aimed at athletes and extreme sports enthusiasts, blending innovation with urban cool. In today's fashion world, sunglasses are arguably more diverse than ever. Every shape, tint, and frame style from past decades is in constant rotation, reimagined by fashion designers and influencers alike. From vintage round specs to futuristic shield lenses, sunglasses continue to reflect broader cultural trends: minimalism, maximalism, nostalgia, and futurism. The digital age has also added a new layer to sunglass culture. Social media influencers and streetwear brands have elevated obscure styles into viral trends overnight. Limited edition collaborations between fashion houses and celebrities create must-have hype items, while sustainability has entered the conversation with brands offering eco-friendly materials and ethical production. Beyond fashion, sunglasses remain deeply symbolic. They conceal emotion, establish social distance, and signal status. They are tools of identity and self-construction. Whether on the runways of Paris or the sidewalks of Los Angeles, sunglasses offer a daily transformation, letting wearers become a little bolder, more mysterious, more themselves. The journey of sunglasses from snow goggles to statement accessories reveals much about humanity's evolving relationship with technology, vanity, and self-presentation. What began as a means of survival is now an essential item in any fashion lover's arsenal. And though styles may change, the cultural power of sunglasses is here to stay, protecting not only our vision, but our mystique.